Wait, we're all in the firing line.
Join up.
What? Me?
Join up.
No.
Join the British Army. Travel the world. Meet interesting people and shoot them.
Come on, Curtis.
It's just moved back slightly further forward, further to either side. The reason being, we will be marching up and down, and some of these people haven't got a clue what they're doing. That's us, not you. I'm sure you've all got a clue what you're doing.
Get back, mate.
I
Thank
can't.
you very much indeed.
Mum can't because she's got.
I know.
I love straight lines, so if we form sort of three sides of a rectangle, that'd be brilliant. Lovely.
Oh dear.
Sam, are you sure you don't want to go in there?
Join the British Army.
Come back here a bit so you don't get marched on.
Hang on to that for a bit. It's a replica, it doesn't work, so don't worry. Rest it on the ground because it's quite heavy.
Right, well,
Have I
good
got a
afternoon.
gun?
Good morning. Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are the East Norfolk Militia, and we make an appearance here every year. We know what it's like, but we haven't just been making an appearance here for the last 11 years that the Yarmouth Maritime Festival has been taking place. We've been here 200 years ago, in fact. Yes, I look very well preserved, don't I? I know. In fact, it was the East Norfolk Militia, local militia regiment, that was on duty here in 1805, 1806, and indeed right the way through the early part of the 19th century, defending our coasts against the enemy. 200 years ago, anybody got any idea who the enemy actually was? The French! There's some sort of reflex reaction from the people behind me, as you may have noticed. 200 years ago, our enemy was the French, that's right. See, I said it again, I may have to use a different cipher. So when I won't say French, I'll say frogs. No. We are, of course, great friends with the French now, are we not, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody loves the French, don't we? Yeah! Anybody love France? Anyway, we are a reenactment group, but we only operate in Norfolk. We are all Norfolk men and women and indeterminate sex, born and bred, sort of, in Norfolk. You can tell by my accent that I'm a Norfolk.
I think you keep hitting that
I've
man.
got a gun.
No, that's because I'm.
You're
Anyway,
doing your own.
we're going to march up and down. We have various characters here. We have the ensign who carries the colour. He carries it very well, most of the time.
You'll lose it.
We have rank and file, ordinary soldiers. Here we are, look at them. Fine body of men, think you'll agree. Hello, madam, are you trying to recruit some... There's so many things I could say, but I won't. We have here a couple of drummer boys. We have a dwarf. And we have one that used to be a dwarf. This is a trainee drummer boy. How old are you, drummer boy? 9. He's 9. That's sweet. Yeah? He will fill out, obviously. Right, so we've got a drummer boy here. In the rear ranks, we've got the new recruits, and we've got some old lags. If you notice, you can always tell the ones that are the old lags in the armed forces, whether it's today or 200 years ago, by the fact they adapt their uniform. I draw your attention to the fact that I, being a fine figure of a man, as I'm sure you'll all agree, am wearing correct uniform.
Huh?
Look at my shako. By the way, that's my hat.
Well, no, I
my
think
hat
start
doesn't have any embellishments. This horrible character here does. He has had a chimney fitted. Now, it was traditional that a chimney would be fitted. Obviously, it's not a chimney for anybody who's not sure. He hasn't got a wood burner hidden somewhere. It's a
We'll
pipe.
wait here, no, look,
Right. No cigarettes in those days. You had a pipe or nothing. We've got another one round the back here, in the second rank. There he is. He's had a chimney fitted as well. And unlike those who are clean shaven in the front rank, he's looking a bit shabby, isn't he? He's not looking happy. Never mind. Anyway, going to do a bit of marching up and down now, but because we're militia, we're part-time soldiers. Hang on a minute. There's not enough soldiers here. We need a new recruit.
Yeah.
I wonder who we could find. Could it be somebody who happens to be in the crowd and was asked a couple of minutes ago if he'd mind holding a musket?
Sir, there's one there.
Oh, so there is. Sergeant, would you be good enough to bring it forward?
Oh, you can do it.
Looking a bit stupid. Hello, I happen to know this one. His name's Zach.
Thanks, sir.
He says sir because he knows me through an educational background. I have his nemesis. Anyway, Sergeant, now we've got a new recruit. Hello, Zach. Are you happy? That didn't sound very sincere now, did it?
He's as happy as I am.
Yeah, you got a chimney. Anyway, right. Sergeant, would you be good enough to sort of drill the troops? By the way, I'm supposed to be in there marching up and down as well. Shall I do that?
Yes!
I got out of that one. Hang on. Sergeant, where would you want me to stand? I'll tell you about the sailor man in a minute.
Sergeant, we're a bit staggered line.
Sir?
Can't march because normally I'm dressed slightly different. This afternoon I'm dressed different. I've got a very big hat and I'm very proud of it.
He usually dresses on the other side.
Dresses on the left.
What? A recruit? If somebody who could be we're going to mark now.
All right, hand. Wait. Come on. March on. Left hand. Wheel. Okay. Left hand. Wheel. Keep wheeling. Oh, well, left hand. Hey. Hold up. Who would like? Hey. Who would like a nice big explosion-y type thing to take place?
What?
It's always the same. They always like the big bang. There's probably another joke there, but I'm not going to tell that one today. Sergeant, could you pick a man who will come out and show how a musket is fired, and then fire it? How you doing, Zach? You alright? You can see he's good at English, can't you? He's the big one here.
They're going to fire their gun.
Right, okay, so I'm going to try and hold this microphone up while he explains.
We'll watch it, think how many people they have.
Load it in the basket. Bring it out of the bag in what is called half cock. The saying was, when the gun went off half cock, it never went off at all. We've heard the saying. Powder.
Can you hear?
Oh no. Hey, now hold it no closer.
Can you hear it now?
What? Just about. What we do is put a little of the powder in the pan. Yeah. I think I got it in there. I can't see it when I've got my glasses on. Right. Close the prison, as we call it. We cast them out. Put the rest of the powder down the hole. Followed by that, oh, the bullet, I forgot the bullet.
Yeah, it's always good to forget the bullets rather than pull them.
Pull the ramrod. Ram it down. Had a slight problem with the ramrod. Mine appears to be at home. Place ramrod. Come out.
Whoa. Hand over here.
Full cock. And I'm going to turn about for obvious reasons and shoot across the river. And hopefully the damn thing will go off. Victor, don't hold the microphone next to the target.
But you haven't
Right,
got
so
to, you can
he's
take
going
it
over
on the
there.
back.
He's going to fire it, hopefully. That went well. A round of applause. Well, there we go. That was just one musket. Don't worry, there's going to be a lot more in a minute. But what I would really like is, Sergeant, if you don't mind, to ask the rank and file to go out amongst you, ladies and gentlemen, to you around the arena area, did I really say that? The arena area to show you the workings of one of these. You get 3 shots off a minute if you were lucky. We've got one of these, 3 shots. Do you know how accurate it was? Not very. Sergeant, if you could sort of, while I'm talking, sort of distribute the men. Thank you. Now then, the bottom line is this Tower musket, about £10 worth. Aren't I strong? No? Oh, fine. The Tower musket, 3 rounds in a minute. Black powder, accuracy. I could probably hit that tent from this range. Which is why you need about 1,000 people firing at the same time to stand any chance of doing any damage at all. Have you ever heard the phrase, couldn't hit a barn door? Yeah, you heard that one. I'm sorry, I'm wondering, has everybody gone to sleep out there? Yes? Yeah. Well, the East Norfolk Militia is the reason that phrase exists. Because we were used for experiments around about 1800. 800 of us had to fire at a barn door at a range of 50 yards. 800 firing all at once. 70 musket balls hit the barn door. And it was that size. Never mind. Anyway, please gather around where you can. I see Zach's escaped. Gather around where you can to see how these muskets are used. I'll come round as well. Who would like me to give you a demonstration?